Good morning. This is the Red Leg A1 coming to you from the peaceful Glen Homestead here in Central Virginia, the home of the Central Virginia Permaculture Institute. Hey, once a year here in Central Virginia, we get maybe one major snow event similar to what we have going on now. And we have collected since maybe midnight last night something in the magnitude of 5 to 6 inches of snow accumulated. You can see on the top of the tank there. I've just recently shoveled down to the ground and made a pathway to the greenhouse there. So let's walk over to the greenhouse and check things out. Outside right now it's 21 degrees. Like I said, we've had constant snow here since about midnight. And last night when I got home from work, the temperature outside was about 32 inside the greenhouse with no additional heat other than whatever heat mass was able to be collected. It was around 40 degrees inside the greenhouse. So currently, with it being 21 outside, it's 50 degrees inside the greenhouse. Give you a little pan here just to show you a couple of items that I've got going on. I just finished weeding the bed here. You got hundreds of volunteer tomatoes coming up, and this is a Cherokee purple right here. Let me find, there's a tomato on here. There it is. So it's Saturday, January, what is it, the 7th, I guess. And there we go. Okay. And I've got all kinds of blooms that are appearing. I've got blueberries in here. I've got kumquats right over here. I've got 2 kumquat trees. The one in the corner there still has green fruit on it. And this one here, I just picked about 10 kumquats off of it. This is my second year with these. I bring them into the greenhouse every year. Picked up some tea olives, and they smell like heaven. I picked up those for about 50% off. Picked up these trees here for about 50% off at a greenhouse, local nursery. And so we're operating the rocket mass heater now. Yeah, let's see if we can get that on there. Tank, or the barrel, I should say. And right now, inside this corner of the greenhouse, we're looking at, it's like 79 degrees in that corner. I have over here against this wall, it's 51 degrees. And of course, we just looked at that one. So I'm assuming that back over by the window here, we're looking at something in the, I don't have a thermometer over here, but my guess is it's maybe another 3 degrees or so cooler on this end of the greenhouse. But here's the reality, is that nothing's perishing when it's 21 degrees outside and I have very little extra heat. I have employed the use of a small propane 20 pound, I guess it's 20 gallon, 20 pound, I don't know, and this little heater on top of it. got it turned down to low, and I can get about 24 or maybe 36 hours out of this tank when the heater's turned down to low. And at this rate, 21 degrees outside, and it's headed towards -2 degrees here in Dinwiddie County, Virginia, somewhere between midnight tonight and midnight Sunday night. So I'm trying to get ahead of the game. I think -2, -3, 0-degree temperatures. You need to do what you can to try to keep things squared away. So that was just a little bit of an update, and excited to have folks join us here. I do want to show you this. This is the right wing of the greenhouse, and I have two wings on the left and the right, and I think that what they do is they create a sort of a barrier. I don't have any heat on this side of the greenhouse, and what I've done, this is where I keep my rabbits. I do have a small baby bird, whether it's chicken or quail. I got a brooder set up here. There's nothing in there. And then I got a small baby run down here. But on this side, on the back of all this, is where these chickens hang out, and this is my Red Ranger flock. I raised 11 baby Red Rangers from incubation, and just recently in the last 2 weeks added these guys to the flock, and here's some of their production now. So I have a young part of this flock that's now down to 8 birds, and they are, at this point, they're like 15 weeks old. The older birds, which there's 7 of them, 1 rooster, and they're probably about 9, maybe 10 months old now, and we've harvested a couple of those for the dinner table, and they've produced a right many eggs. I like the Red Ranger, but I've not settled in yet. I don't think. I had it one time, but I think I backed off a little bit. I'm not sure if I want the Red Ranger or the Buff Orpington as my main combination meat/egg production. We'll probably try the Buff Orpington on a larger scale this spring, starting this spring and rolling into next winter. And these are my quail. I'm actually getting about a half a dozen quail eggs per day, and right now I'm running a flock of 13 quail and looking to grow that out to maybe 50 quail by April 15th. So anyway, this is just a little tour of this side of the greenhouse. And thanks for being with us. We will talk to you again soon. Have a great day and be safe out there. Adios.